Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So recently I did reviews for this Recollections budget planner and this Recollections budget planner, but I realized that I didn't really, take them head to head and just compare them side by side. I kind of just talked about my thoughts and feelings about this one and my thoughts and feelings about this one. So today we're going to do, we're going to take them head to head. And so I am going to be giving these away. So I figured I may as well go ahead and do it now. If you are not following me on Instagram, be sure to do that at Shay Budgets. That is where all future giveaways are going to be held. So I actually hope to have a giveaway going up today, so definitely go check that out. So anyway, if you're interested in seeing this video, then stick around. Okay, so these recently came out. I got my hands on these this month, March of 2018. These are the new Recollections budget planners, and so they kind of just randomly came out. I wasn't looking out for them. I've never even used a Recollections planner, so they kind of just popped up on the shelves at Michael's. And so I went there to grab both of them, to review them, and to give them away. So this one is not the largest Recollection size. I don't know what size this is, so I'm just going to call it the medium one, and I'm going to call this one the small one because they do have like bigger planners, one that's bigger than this. So this is the medium size one. It is entitled Invest in Yourself. It retails for $29.99 in the United States and $45.99 in Canada. This one is titled Plan It to Achieve It. It is retailing for $14.99 in the US and $19.99 in Canada. And so here are the dimensions. And let's just look at the back. And so the contents of both 252 pages, 378 stickers, 1 pocket folder, 1 zip pocket. 190 pages, 83 stickers. So it has no pocket folder, looks like, and no zip pocket. Also, something to be mindful of is that this is an 18-month planner and this is a 12-month planner. So that could, really, be important in determining which one you're going to purchase. They are both undated, which you will see. They both have a spiral, obviously, and this is pretty much just how they compare. Both gold and really pretty, and I personally like the look of this one just overall, like, much better because it just looks so cute, I think. So anyway, let's just jump right into this, and I think my camera is going to allow me to, we'll see what we can do like this, and then I may have to zoom in for different parts. So here is this one, and here's this one. So they both have a title page. You can put your name and your address, your contact information, or whatever. So they pretty much look the same. Again, they are undated, so you will not see any dates or months or anything, really throughout this whole planner, but especially not on the tabs. As far as the tabs, they are kind of the same, but this one has no purple. It's kind of like a pink, a teal-ish color, and then like a light coral, and then it just repeats itself. And then this one is like a light pink, like a teal-ish color, dark pink, and purple. So I love purple, so I like this one better. Just gonna throw that out there. So anyway, front pages pretty much look the same. And hopefully, I look on YouTube at reviews and stuff before I go to Michael's, so hopefully this will help somebody not, be in Michael's for like an hour trying to figure out. You'll have a general idea. So as far as these pages, this is the 18-month planner year at a glance. It gives you space to write the dates or the months, and then you can kind of put any obligations that you have for the month, maybe birthdays, any time when, car insurance premiums are due or anything like that. So it does give you that space to do that on this sheet. This one is kind of the same, except it's on 2 pages because it's much smaller. So, and you also get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I guess, tabs or areas to write in, as opposed to this one you only get 4. So that's a difference. And again, this is on 2 pages because it's much smaller. So on this page though, you have great ways to save today, and you can pretty much just put a bunch of different ways that you can save. So that is the first 2, those are the first 2 pages. Next, we have something completely different as well. Let me just zoom in and we'll do it like this. Next, we have the yearly finance tracker. You put the year of, 2018. Again, this is 18 months, so I mean, you can start it in 2018 or 2019 or whenever it is you want to start it, but you would put that year there whenever you're starting it. You have a space for your month, your total income, your total expenses, and your remaining balance. And then this is just a little minus sign, and then this is an equal sign. So I'm not really sure what you would really do with this other than kind of keep track of the remaining balance, which would technically be your savings. I'm assuming total income minus total expenses equal remaining balance. So I mean, I guess you could kind of use this to track your savings for the year. And then at the bottom you have total income, total yearly expenses, and total yearly balance. Now on this page you have yearly savings goals. So you have a place for your savings goal, so you write whatever it is, the amount that you want to save, the start date and the end date, and then every month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, times 2 is 12. So every month you can put how much you saved. And I guess you would put that here. I'm not sure what you would put in the circle. Maybe you can just fill in the circle or something like that. So that, oh, well then maybe you rate yourself. So, well, this is came up short, try again. And it has a little rectangle, and then you did it, and then there's a rectangle. Oh, maybe this is grading yourself for the entire year. I don't know, but anyway, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And on the back of this one, you have another one. So this is the yearly finance tracker for the following year, because this is 12 or 18 months. So you can do like 2018 here if you're starting it now, and then the 2019, which of course it's not 24 months, so you'd only get half of, the next year, depending on when you start it. So let's zoom back out. And then next, you have a bill payment tracker. So you get to write the month and then the year, the type of bill, and then you get to check, I assume, that you've paid it, or even you could write in the amount technically, but that's what you have on that page. And then on this next page you have the same thing, except this is on 2 pages because it is really small, but it is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for 12 months obviously, and this is enough for 18 months. And then you do get a little note section down here, so I thought that was cool. Next, you do have the yearly savings goal on this one, so it pretty much looks just like this one, except it's way bigger and on 1 page, 2 pages. It's on 2 pages as well, but you do have 18, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you have 18 for the 18 months. So again, same concept. You just get it in a much bigger size because this is much bigger. Next pages we have the yearly finance tracker. So you get that same thing here, as opposed to on this one it came first and way back here, but you do get that same page, the yearly finance tracker. Same concept, everything looks exactly the same, except you don't have the year of, because, well, technically this is just for 1 year, so I guess, well, it depends on when you want to start it because it's undated. So anyway, you don't get that, but I guess that doesn't matter too much. So next, first tab here is that light pink, and this is kind of what I wanted to review mainly, or just, oh well, just kidding. You get a notes page right here after the yearly savings goals, and then you get another note page, and then you get a graph page or a grid paper, and then we go into the month. So this is the part that I really wanted to see how they compare, just like the actual budget, monthly budget pages, because I was looking at them yesterday and they actually are pretty different. So let's just zoom in and look at these side by side. So monthly budget, year of, monthly budget and goals, current month, starting balance, ending balance. So there is no place, yes there is, there's a place for the starting balance and the ending balance on the next sheet. And then another place for the month of. Obviously you would still be in the same month, so I guess you didn't really need that, but that's that. And let's just look at the different categories, because this is important to me. So, because this is little, we'll just pop this right on top of here. So, the first one is, over here you have housing, a housing category. So you have different categories: housing, utilities, transportation, food, medical, personal, savings, extra. So those are the many categories that you have. Over here you don't have any categories whatsoever. So I prefer that myself, because I can, more of these resonate with me than this. Because for example, I don't have, to save for, I don't really have any updates or repairs because we rent. I don't have to pay water, trash, sewer, gas, medical bills or medication. We don't buy clothes, literally. We do travel a little bit. Emergency fund is kind of pointless unless we're putting money in the emergency fund for us in particular. Obviously, I know other people might watch this who don't follow me, but for us, that doesn't really apply to us. And then the personal savings, we do a lot more, you know, paying down debt than we do savings. So my beef with this one is that there's no place for any like debt payments, which there is on this one. So for example, this one doesn't have any categories. So it has mortgage bills, electricity, gas, water, garbage, vehicle payment, vehicle insurance, gas for your car, groceries, phone, cable, internet, loan payment, entertainment, medical, personal, pet, credit card, emergency fund, and then you have lines to put in other things. So almost all of these are bills that we have, except for maybe like water and garbage, because that's bundled with rent. We don't have a pet, or we don't, sometimes we have medical stuff like dental stuff. So yeah, this one, I love this one more. So if you're here to hear my personal opinion, I prefer this one. And then I can write in, you know, we have line items for miscellaneous and this and that, and we can just write that in over here. So I prefer this over this, because I actually tried to not use this, but see what it would be like if I did use it. And personally, I didn't have enough spaces without having to white things out, and I don't want to have to do that. I like just being able to customize my monthly budget sheet, and or just have it, you know, have it how I like it. So let's just take a look at the, as an example, let's just take a look at the Happy Planner Budget Edition that released last year for 2018. In that, they put blank spaces, you know, they put a place for bills and fixed expenses and a place for variable expenses, so I can just customize it to my needs every single month. And I like that. I don't like being restricted, because this isn't enough spaces, so then I have to go white things out, and that's just a little bit annoying for me personally. So I actually prefer this one. I don't really like the mini size. I don't like that it's small, but I do prefer this layout. And it actually has a place for a due date, and I really, really, really prefer that. So I think that that's super cool. And then you have a projected amount and actual amount. This one you have expected, actual, and different. So you won't have a difference category over here. So that's one thing that's different. Also, you have an under budget and over budget little space down here. So I don't really know what this can be used for. If anybody knows or how you would use this, I guess maybe you check if you're overall over budget or under budget for the month. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's this one. And then on the second pages, we have goal description, goal date, money to save monthly, goal total, actual amount saved this month, current goal balance. So you can kind of, it's just a place to track your savings for the month and your savings goals. The final balance sections do pretty much look the same. income, checking deposits, actual bills, actual saving deposits, and then ending balance. So those 2 pages do look the same. I know I'm zoomed out like way far, but they do look the same. Okay, let's zoom back out and see, and we'll just do this for 1 month. So here are the monthly pages. So this one has a little bit of color at the top and a little bit of a color here for that line that goes all the way across the monthly spread. It is undated with square, I think I called something a rectangle back there. That was my fault. Little squares to write in the dates, but this one has absolutely no color and little triangles to write in the dates. They both have notes sections, but this says notes and thoughts, and this says notes, but these are pretty much the same. And then let's get into the weekly. So here's the weekly here. So there are 5 pages of this. It's a place for you to write the day of the week or whatever week that you're in, and then there's 3 little circles where you can write to-dos or whatever it is that you want to write. So there are 5 pages here. 1, 2, 3, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 5 weeks of the month, assuming that there are 5 weeks in a month. And then here you have this 10 ways to save today, whereas this page was in the front of this. It's thrown here. And I think it may be in every month. We'll have to see. But same kind of concept. This one looks a little bit better. I prefer like bold and black and this kind of font. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same concept. And then you have a spending tracker. And then they call this an expense tracker. So you have date, item, amount. Same thing here. And then a total at the bottom. So you get 1 page on this one, or 2 pages, or depends on what you call that. I call this 2 pages. And then you get 1, 2, 3 pages in this one. Probably about the same amount. I'm not going to count it because that'll probably take forever. I mean, you know, trying to figure that out. But I'd say it's probably the same amount. This is just smaller, and so it's on 3 pages. And so the tabs do look different, of course. But I did want to check in this one and see if that ways to save thing was in every month. Yes, so every month you can put 10 ways to save, as opposed to this one, they only give you 1 sheet at the beginning, so you would just put your 10 ways, or I don't think it said 10, I think it said, you know, ways to save today. So flipping to the back, this one has some grid paper and some note paper, and this one has just note paper. This note paper is obviously a little bit more fancy because it has that little flag at the top. This one's a little bit more boring. I actually prefer boring in all aspects of life. They do both have stickers. So these can be used for the monthly. These can be used for the tabs, and I do think they have stickers for the tabs, I believe, in this one. So that's just how the stickers compare. Oh, you only get 1 sheet of, okay, well, you only get 1 sheet of stickers in this, and then that's the end of it. And here you do get 4 sheets of stickers, so you have a bunch of these. I'm not going to go over them because I already have a video on my channel, but you do, yeah, you can use these for the tabs if you want to. It'll be a little bit big and weird, but I guess you can use it if you want to. Apparently that's what that is for, according to someone who left a comment on one of my videos. And then you do get this pocket folder. It says budget like a boss. And then you get this zip pocket. So, or not zip pocket, but what do they call it? A pocket folder? You get a pocket folder because it definitely doesn't zip. So you do get this one and you don't get that one in the little small one. So anyway, that's just how the two compare. I just wanted to do a really quick video. Again, I think that I am going to be giving away this one first, even though I love it. But I did want to do a thorough review before I sent these packing because I definitely don't need, I have many planners to give away, budget planners to give away. I definitely don't need these, so I think there will be a giveaway. I think I'll give this one away first. So anyway, head on over to my Instagram, Shay Budgets, and yeah, enter the giveaway if you want to. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.